Houston, we heard some scratching sounds outside the ship. Permission to do a spacewalk and investigate. Roger that. Except this time, please wear your magnetic boots and watch out for rats. Say, what do you think Houston meant by watch out for rats? Oh, they were just messing around. Most likely the sounds came from space aliens trying to cause us harm, or space junk. I once got hit in the head by a satellite. Did you know that? No kidding. Well, I guess anything's better than rats. Oh, this is quite a workout. Come on, Slowpoke. I don't see any rats. Oh, I see the problem, though. Somebody has written some graffiti on the side of our ship. Has anybody seen Astronaut Mike? Oh, he's in such trouble. Welcome to the show. It's NFL time with Donna and friend. That's Donna and I'm Mike. And I really don't know how to explain the gigantic It's NFL time sign behind us. But maybe this clip from our documentary department can help explain it. Let's go to the clip. In the beginning, cavemen loved to create art. They squeezed berries to make paints of different colors. Thousands of years later, man got better at creating art and started to make signs to communicate primitive ideas. But no matter how advanced man has gotten or how sophisticated his signs are, he still loves to do what the cavemen did, create signs the size of entire cave walls. Rock on, it's NFL time, fans. No, that documentary still doesn't help explain what we are doing with the sign the size of a house. Well, does anyone remember the movie Gremlins and how the main character was not supposed to feed the cute fuzzy creature after midnight and get it wet? Otherwise it would grow into something monstrous? Well, this is kind of like that. We fed our old sign and it got wet, and now we have to change the configuration of our whole studio to accommodate the new sign. Makes sense?
None of that. None of that makes any sense. But people have come to expect that from you. So I guess we're off to our usual start. Why don't you tell everyone who's playing tonight?
Oh, yeah. Thanks for reminding me that it's Monday night football.
Yes, Monday.
Tonight, the Houston Texans are playing the Dallas Cowboys, which means that nobody outside of Texas cares about this game. Do you remember the one and only time we've been to Texas?
Yeah, you must be thinking about the Sunset Limited Amtrak cross-country trip that we took right before Hurricane Katrina destroyed the rail line between Florida and New Orleans, which means that passengers can no longer catch the train from Florida to California like we did. But wait a minute. That was not the only time. I have to go off script here. That was not the only time.
So maybe there was one other time?
Tell
us about it.
I got COVID. That was the first time I had COVID. We had a layover in Texas. We were coming back from yeah. When we stopped, I remember seeing all the paraphernalia.
She counts the airports, but some people do.
Well, we were driving through it on the train. What difference does it make? Stopping at the airport or on the train? We didn't stop.
That was a long time. It was hours. Okay.
Hours of riding through it as opposed to stopping in the airport.
All right.
Okay, back to the before Katrina trip. Sunset Limited, Florida, for where the sun rises to where the sun sets. California, we got off in Arizona. Back to you.
It was a lovely to summarize her recollections, it was a lovely trip. Yeah, I will never forget it. It took us about 10 hours to cross the state of Texas. We were traveling so slowly that I felt like a Texan by the time we got off the train. The train kept on stopping every hour while the conductor chased rattlesnakes off the tracks. Yeehaw! True story.
There were rattlesnakes on there, but I'm almost sure it was more than 10 hours across the state of Texas.
All right, 10 to Florida time. That's Florida time.
I'm sorry. I'm not drinking tonight. I'm only drinking water. That could be the reason why I'm talking so much. Back to you, Mike.
I'm just saying that the Houston Texans, back to football, are on a 2-game losing streak, and the Dallas Cowboys are on a gazillion game losing streak. So who really cares who wins?
Truth.
It's not like the last game we covered between the Eagles and the Commanders, who are fighting for first place.
That was a great game.
A game which Donna predicted correctly, and I somehow managed to. Never mind. My psychiatrist tells me it's best not to dwell on my losses. Who do you like in tonight's game?
Well, the Texans, 6 wins, 4 losses, and the Cowboys are 3 wins, 6 losses. The Texans are favored by 8 points tonight. So I like Houston. I like the Texans. Who do you like?
The way the Cowboys are playing, I think you and me and the dogs could beat the Cowboys. Maybe just the dogs. Give me the Texans to cover the spread. Well, before that sign behind us gets any bigger, maybe we should sign off, honey. But please come on back for our next video. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel if you haven't, and leave a comment if you remember that Gremlins movie I was talking about. Take us out, baby doll.
Enjoy the game and see everyone next time. Bye-bye.